So, hello, my beautiful hammerhead. Okay, things are loading up. Let me just put this here. And so, I was just preparing things. I'm not really done as of yet, because I slept for a long time today. I did my chores. I primed models, I prepared stuff, and other things. Just a second. Hydration. Very good. I'm parched. I'm in Akshi, basically. Okay, chat has loaded into Streamlabs. New AOS rules changes are not a problem. All Warhammer systems monetized rule changes are a problem. Yes. The more I play different games, the more I appreciate no rules changes at all. Yes, that's why I am venturing into Conquest. You can play one game for a year, then come back to another after 2 years and everybody knows the rules. Yep, no rule changes is pure fun without the confusion of constant greed-driven rules updates. Yes, I agree. But that is the thing why I am now cautiously optimistic with the development of the dev teams of Age of Sigmar and 40k, because for 40k Stu Black came a little bit too late in my mind. As how was it? It was just right before 9th edition? 10th edition? That he was part of the dev team. Wait, let me just check. There is Tabletop Tactics, Stu Black. When was the video? Where is... Wasn't it Tabletop Tactics? Hi, cautiously optimistic beard. Hi, Skywatcher Adapt. My cautiously... wait, not optimistic. My... Okay, I'm not that eloquent today. Sorry. And I have to find the interview where Tabletop Tactics had the talk with Stu Black. Where is Stu? There, it was 9 months ago. Yes, Stu Black came into the dev team right before 10th edition launched, which was it was so unfortunate. It is such an unfortunate event that it came so late, because Stu Black, Ben Johnson and Matt Rose are great people, just like our Irish gummy bear, teddy bear, John Bracken, the lead designer for Warcry and Underworlds. Just look at Warcry and Underworlds. The changes there are minuscule. There hasn't been that much. Yes, in Underworlds, John Bracken took Underworlds 2 or 3 years ago, I think. Maybe it was a little bit earlier. The old teams are now being refreshed. That is the box with the 4 warbands. And I'm not that into Underworld, so take this with a pinch of salt. But I think the changes aren't that big. I don't know, but for Warcry I know the changes aren't that much. I like that. It is very reminiscent for Conquest, for 1st and 2nd edition, where one of the greatest changes was the stands don't have, the models themselves don't have the wounds or slash health, whatever you want to call it, and it's the whole stand. So it's not one model, one health. No, all 4 models share one wound pool. Honest Wargamer asks about modular rules. Is this DLC for Age of Sigmar 4th edition? Yeah, I saw that today. I think it's really funny that he and I have the same con for the modular system, as I, in my video yesterday, said the same thing with, oh, I like the changes, but this, with the General's Handbook, is the thing that still keeps me cautiously optimistic. And he did the same thing today. I love that. It's really good to see that I'm not the only one thinking that. Yeah, but my trust in Ben Johnson and Matt Rose in the Age of Sigmar dev team is very high, because Ben Johnson, as a former telepathic connection, it's the beard and the hair. Where was I? Ben Johnson, as a former tournament player who just pile drived everyone with battle tomes, who just came out, which was really, really fantastic. Not only does he know how a game works and how to take things apart, it also is very important to have someone who knows the community. With Matt Rose, the other thing is, as he was, I don't want to say disconnected to the community, I don't have the word right now. A little bit from the sideline? I don't know. He played the game, as far as I'm aware of. But as an analyst, I know how difficult it is to see things in a more human kind of way. As bad as this sounds right now, I don't want to sound mean or anything, because as far as I'm aware of, in the interviews we have with him, his thought process is very similar to mine. It's maybe a job, the curse of the jobs we have, as I'm also in Analytics and keine Benachrichtigung bekommen. Guten Abend. Hi! As an analyst, we tend to see things very clinical, very sterile. Which is not a bad thing. It's kind of great, because we tend to see things that are... what's the word? That are obscure. Let me phrase it like that. And now, today, as I was cooking, I listened to the MetaWatch video that came out earlier today. And with Stu Black and Matt Rose, should we watch it together again? We can do that. Yeah, let's do that. Because I have a couple of thoughts about the video, which are great, which tend to... wait. Go back. So, let me do this. I think I can do it. So, let's go a little bit here, because I don't want to start it immediately. This is also a video that makes me optimistic for the future of the game. As I've said, Stu Black came a little bit too late for 10th edition, but with, again, Ben Johnson and Matt Rose in the Age of Sigmar dev team, I'm optimistic that the changes in the future aren't going to be that much. It's because how they talk about the game, or the games itself, and how important it is to keep things streamlined. Let me pause the music. So, this is...
Hey everybody, welcome to a very special
wait, we should also... No! What is ambient mode? What does this do? What is annotations? Okay, I have no idea. Sad, there are no subtitles because I don't want to talk all over them and I don't want to keep this running. Okay, let's just wait.
Thing. My name is Paul. I'm joined by Stu and Matt from the design studio. How are y'all doing today?
I think this is fine really with the volume.
Well, I say kind of a unique thing. I get the pleasure of speaking to two different design studios, both on the Warhammer 40,000 and the Age of Sigmar side. Yeah. And we're here at Adepticon, which is an independent event. They do things kind of their own.
Okay, let's.
Loads of different formats.
I don't want to before I continue this on. I don't want to talk all over them, and I don't want to make this a watch along for the Meta Watch video. There are just a couple of points which and how they talk about the game and the things they want to do that I really, really like.
This is what, day 4 or something like that? So
officially day 4. Yes.
Officially day 4.
I think it's also the first Adepticon they're
really great event.
meeting the players.
It's actually my first Adepticon. I've been to a lot of the other
first
big
Adepticon.
Shows. It's my first opportunity to come here. Amazing to see, and just such a great atmosphere. You know, so much positivity and excitement. And as Stu said, you know, so great to see.
You know what? I'm quickly going. I'm sorry, but you can watch the video for yourself. There is just one point I really want to go to.
It's almost a good gut check. That the data, that what we're seeing in the data matches up with what the experience we're living.
Yeah, here when they talk to the players, especially for Mad Rose, this is very important. It was somewhere here in the middle. Let's keep looking.
You have regional metas as well, right?
Yeah, and I think also there's a sense of like the game wants to be in a dynamic state. Right? I think if you get to a place where the game is solved, everyone knows exactly how to play it, everyone knows what factions to take, what lists to take, then actually, only the fun and the engagement and the reason why people play Warhammer.
So much more than Stu.
You know?
Yeah.
Like chess, there's a lot less, like,
yeah, you're right.
You know, there's a lot less kind of emotional investment. You know, if you decide that you really, really love black, you don't tend to kind of collect that. Do you know what I mean? There's a very different like emotional connection that you have with other games that aren't kind of hobby games. You know, most people put a lot of time and effort into collecting the army that they like.
First of all, that
they're going to do.
And was the important part for me
like a misconception sometimes that about kind of competitive play.
It is one thing to know that people are connected to their models and their army, but it's a very, very different thing. It is vastly different to experience the connection to the army. When you have the player who spent... Oh no, they will tell you in a moment.
And that really it's all just about like
the result, the win.
Yeah, being the most efficient you can be. But you wander around an event like Adepticon or one of the other big events, and actually, you know, people have got beautiful armies. You know, they've put their time in, they've put parts of themselves into that and that energy.
I'm glad you mentioned that emotional connection. And did you all feel that come out from the players?
Oh,
when you
absolutely.
It's been a real privilege walking up and down the tables, you know, chatting to people, getting to see kind of the impact that Warhammer has on their lives. Really, it's just kind of. It's quite.
That is the point.
As part of the design team, you know, the impact that we have on people. Is incredible. Whilst we're just before recording this, we were in the Golden Demon kind of award ceremony, and you know, people have put hundreds of hours into their miniatures, and you see the kind of like the joy.
Oh yeah.
So people that, you know, they'll win a demon and just essentially are in tears of joy about the.
I know we're just watching it right now, but this is exactly the point I want to make here.
It is. There's kind of so much love and. You know, that kind of relatedness that comes from that investment. You know, I got an opportunity to help out with a stream for Age of Sigmar, and at the beginning of each stream, we always ask players, you know, a set of questions: who are they, and where are they from, and all of this. And you know, one of the questions we ask, and this is at the championship event, you know, singles event. One of the questions we ask is, what's your hope for the event, right? Do you have a target in mind?
YouTube trollt mich. Jetzt habe ich die Benachrichtigung
by
erhalten.
far
A little bit
the most
late.
common answer. In fact, here at Adepticon, I think practically every single player that we asked the question, the answer was always to make 5 new friends, right? To hang out with someone, meet someone that shares this hobby, that shares the joy of this hobby. One of the players said 10 hugs. One before each game, one after each game. That was his goal for Adepticon.
I've got to drag us back to the data.
Okay, that was the point. First of all, the 5 new friends thing from the Honest Wargamer. I love this, that it's just spreads around the world, that everyone just wants to make 5 new friends at tournaments. I love that. This is amazing. And yeah, all over again, that they experience how people spend time on their models, how they love their models. And sorry, I have to clean the eyes of my cat. Guck mich mal an, Schatz. So, okay. Yeah, what I want to do today is first of all talk, of course, a little bit. Yesterday I got my Dawnbringer book 5, and it's up here right now. I already started writing the script. It's all over the place. I like how Dawnbringer gives us a little bit more for the game. Wo gehst du hin, mein Schatz? Oh, is she gonna puke? Just a second. What's she doing? She has the face that she's gonna puke in a moment. I will be right. Okay, I'm back. Cat pukes because of constant GW rules changes. Yeah. I have to keep listening if she's doing something. So. Where were we? Stu Black, Matt Rose. Yeah, that with them seeing how the game evolves, how the people are connected to their models and their army. Very, very important. Also that they are looking for, well, the AOS team now with, what is a model supposed to do? How strong should it be? Let me give you an example. We have here Lady Olinda. She is the Mortarch of Grief, the leader of the Nighthorns. She is the one big bad of the Nighthorns. She's not good. She's just playing peekaboo with her whale right now, and it's just so sad. It's so sad. I mean, she doesn't have the profile for being the leader of the whole Nighthorn army. And I just hope that this is going to change because we need new models like the Mortarch. We don't need to change gaming systems, get new models. Yeah, but right now we have the chance, and I really, really hope these Nighthorns wonky. Yeah, we have the chance for Age of Sigmar to be the first GW game to have consistent rules in the next editions. Something that I really do hope will be. The steps they took now are really good. There is still the General's Handbook thingy that I don't like, the DLC, how Rob is saying it. That feels weird. That feels really, really weird. But yeah, let's see. I want to see more of it. And I almost already finished my coffee. Also, wait. What I want to talk about. Well, first of all, before we delve further into wait, no, I messed up. Before we delve further into Age of Sigmar, yesterday there was the Parabellum Happy Hour stream that I sadly wasn't able to watch live. But we have the new product catalog from May to September. There is a lot of nice things to see here. First of all, the new 2-player starter set, which looks amazing. City States we had already with the first starter set for the second edition, and I like this because Cavalry, first of all, Steelheart Djinn are available for pre-order, release date. Yeah, I'm really excited for the Djinn. No, wait, the Djinn were the... No, the Ifrits were the fire ones. The Djinn are those, yeah, sorry. But I like this set. If I hadn't had in my 1-player starter set that will come next week or the week after that, depending on postage, there are already 2 squads of these in there. So sadly not for me. But that's fine. Not every box is for me. Yeah, the characters, we already know that. Yeah, the Ifrits. Oh, my cat is doing something. Ah! Ah! Okay, crisis averted. That's why I kept my headphones off. Okay, Parabellum used Twitch to promote the new catalog, but nobody sane ever watches Twitch. Yeah, they also have a Google Meets where they are doing that. So they are doing both, which I really do like. Twitch is so anti-user it hurts. Yes. But the new Duna Disciples models look very good. Yes, I totally agree. I'm also very excited for those guys. So these aren't new. Then, yeah, the Steelheart Djinn. The painting also is beautiful. I really do like that. Wait, now we get to the new things. The Danu Disciples. This looks so good. I love this pose. This is so beautiful. Also, okay, we're not firing in a straight line. We're firing above our own troops. Wait, is this a rule for them? I want to know if this is Danu Disciples. Arcing Fire! It is a rule! Nice! Regiment suffers -1 to volley. That's totally fine. You are not obstructed by your own troops or terrain. I love this. This is amazing. Also, the Mahout. But this, the Favored of Hormuz model, this is a painting quest, basically. Just buy this as a standalone for Resin Beast. This is for the painting competition Resin Beast. It's amazing. I do love this. Then we also already know these. The painting also again is beautiful. The only thing that irks everyone here is the price, because so many cushions to paint. Yeah. Because I don't know why. MSRP for these are 70 euros for one. That is a lot. That is the only thing in one of the only things in Parabellum's Conquest lineup that I say it's a little bit too much. Oh, and I have to admit, I finished my coffee before my cat did something, and I poured myself some iced tea. He used the opportunity that I was gone. So this is now, for me, something that is really, really exciting. Aspires are my second army, and are going to be the only ones, because my city-states here I'm giving away to one of my best friends, and the Nords I'm gonna sell, because they were fun projects. I still like them, but I want to keep myself contained on 2 armies for Conquest, because otherwise I would just have too much. But the Desolation drones, it's better to pay a high price for new chariots and have the mods for the rest of their life to pay for Warhammer rules. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I said in one of my videos, don't pay for the index rules. Just download them and print them yourselves. Don't buy those. But yeah, Desolation drones I'm very excited for. -1 to defense is great. Also, 4 catabolic nodes is amazing. That means the resin model is gonna be yeeted out of the catalog, or rather the thingy, because resin, even though Conquest resin is amazing, I really enjoyed working with that, which is kind of strange because I don't like resin, no matter which manufacturer. But Parabellum somehow made it really great. And catabolic nodes are an upgrade for some units that are just exploding. And yeah, the Leonine Avatara, I'm so in love with these. These are fantastic. Desolation drones are superb. Yes, and that they are spewing, what's it called? Digestion acid. Is it that? Wait. Spawning pools, disinfectants. Digestive liquids. Okay, yeah, let's just say it like that. Onto your enemy is amazing. And as a Centaur fan, this catalog is the best. Not only the Leonine Avataras as Centaurs is fantastic for me. I especially also again like the one that's shooting into the air. Leonine Avatar is a must-buy. For me, yes. It's a definite yes. And then we get... Oh no, not yet. But the Dracom Stoneforged also is fantastic. My friend, who's the owner of Miniaturen Imperium, a local friendly game store here in Germany, who gives you 25% off of Conquest. He's a Dracom player, and he's not. His enjoyment is so big, you can't imagine that. Includes alternative head for Rider. Ooh, nice. But this, it's fantastic. I just love this so much. Then we have the Flame Berserkers and the Magma Forged. Wait, I have to check something. These are the new ones. I still have to watch the video where they talk about something. Yes, these are completely new. But the Flame Berserkers... Yeah, there are already Flame Berserkers. Parabellum right now is in the process of phasing out all the old stuff, which I do like. Yes, Old Dominion. My beautiful boys. The Hashashins and the Cultists, which is great, because now I can finally put an Archimandrite into a cheaper unit, and I don't have to buy a unit of Legionnaires for my army, which is great. Also, they look awesome with their little explodies to throw the Cultists and the Hashashins. I have to wait and see how the rules for those will play out, as the Hashashins are a little bit on the expensive side for points. But I'm excited. And now, the best. More Centaurs. The Centaur Prodomoi are amazing. And again, the Centaur Kirikes with the wings. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so good. Oh, I love this so much. This is the best. Then, this was a limited model that's now coming as a regular model, which I do like. Please, more of those. This one I already have. Those are already sold out. It's at my friend who has the local game store. Centaur Kirikes are truly impressive. Yes, I can't wait for those. I'm still waiting for my paints to arrive that I want to paint my old Dominions with. But in the meantime, I'm painting other stuff. I don't know if I want these, because Nords are amazing, Dracom also, but the artworks don't do it for me. So I'm gonna wait for... depending on what picture they're gonna use for city-states, maybe one of those. Spires was a no-brainer. I saw this and immediately wrote, my friend, I want this. No matter what it costs, I want this. I also bought a frame for it, so I can frame it that nothing will happen to it. I want to preserve this and the signature of the artist. Da sehe ich jemanden das Hobby in Gefahr. Money is a dangerous thing for me in the hobby. Yeah. Old Dominion is also going to be a no-brainer for me. It's just going to be very exciting which picture they're going to use. And yeah, with the rest, I don't think 100 Kingdoms, no. Vadruden, no. Sorcerer Kings, maybe, depending on the picture. But let's wait and see what they will bring us in the upcoming future. This is something I really do hope will come to... This hobby is always in danger. This is something that I really, really do love. The lore campaign pack. Named characters. Awesome. But... where is it? The first Lawmaster series campaign pack will focus on two notoriously stubborn individuals. Erich Schur. Is this a German name? Erich? No. A hard-bitten mercenary commander and the employee of the Imperial Chamberlain, and the brutally pragmatic and dauntless Ragadosh of Gedom, widely known as the Stone-Faced King. But wait. Where does it say? Or did they only say it in another article? Because, yes, these are named characters for the lore campaign, but they don't have rules outside of the campaign. If you want to use the models, they're just replacing other command models, other heroes. So this is just a regular hold ray, and this is just another commander. I love this. This is something we need in other games. Also, STL Terrain Pack. Fantastic STLs, which you can also get for free from Parabellum. Hashashins are named like old school versions of assassins. Yeah, assassin, the word derived from Hashashins, from the old Arabic, as far as I know my etymology. Because of the drug. But yeah, STL packs. You can get those for free from Parabellum if you have enough points on their website. You get the points for voting on the narrative in the campaign and for sharing 7 articles a week, which is very easy to achieve. And you have to do this for I don't know how long. I don't want to do the math right now, but for free. Or you can buy it and you have it immediately, but I don't judge because I totally get why you want to buy these. The Drecom terrain is fantastic. I love the stone-faced free STL terrain. Heresy! Yeah. The 100 Kingdoms, it's an old-timey city, but it's modular, which is also, again, fantastic. I love modular terrain, which is basically Edoras in the Middle-earth strategy game and the Gondorian city, Minas Tirith. So they did good modular terrain already, but it's behind the paywall. But this one is great. I love the terrain pack. Then, this is going to be interesting. Exclusive Talos for Founders exclusive. The Founders exclusives are limited editions, which you can also just use as a stand-in for another commander. And the Talos, do we have a Talos already? I don't think so. What is a Talos? Wait, what is a Talos? Is this just... Search? No. Or is it just a name? I thought it is an officer. So a unit upgrade. No. Is it for the hoplites? No. The Inquisitors? No. What is a Talos? What was a Talos? I already heard that before, but I can't put... Huh. Okay, let's just wait and see. It's coming soon. And the Lineage Prideborn. I really hope that this is going to be a hero centaur model for the Spires. I can't wait for that one. I'm going to order my Lineage Prideborn with the Centaur Avataras, Leonine Avataras, because it's going to look amazing. And yeah, Faction Starter. Yes, this is the part I have to still listen to the stream, because they uploaded it through YouTube. All 8 factions refreshed by June. That means all the old kids have to be gone by then. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know how I should interpret this. I don't want to talk too much about that, because I don't know what it means. But it sounds promising, and I'm fully optimistic that they're going to keep their promise. But I don't want to delve too deep into that. So the other thing, first refresh. Yeah, okay, this was the last article. Now we again have 2. The last one was Lumineth last week. Yeah. This means on Sunday we will get the next week in Warhammer with Dawnbringer Book 6. It feels so stretched thin. It is again the meme with Bilbo in Lord of the Rings when not enough butter on too much bread. The rules are getting less and less, which I do like. It gets more and more of a lore thing with the Dawnbringer. But then again, it's all too compressed. I want the 6 months in between, because the hype for the Dawnbringer books is getting less and less and less, even for me. And that means a lot. Because we didn't have... Wait, let me open the page. So, first of all, I'm going to order that one. But only him. I don't need the Black Library code, because I'm not buying from the official Black Library site. Oh yeah, Black Library. Also, before we go into that, happy gas mask noise. I totally forgot I wanted to talk about this. I sent this to a friend of mine who only dabbles a little bit into the lore of 40k. And he also was so happy about this. And as I've told him, that krieg dich ein. Sorry. That Steve Lyons wrote this book, and Steve is a great author. I can't wait for this one. This is going to be awesome. I can already say this. Not going to buy the special edition for this one. I'm going to leave it for the people who really enjoy it and scalpers. But oh, this is going to be good. I can't wait. But yeah, what I wanted to talk about, not only again the bad page, we had a Dawnbringer box for Cities of Sigmar, the Daughters of Cain now, Fire Slayers. It's easier to say who did not have a Dawnbringer book, because everything was too compressed. I hope this new Krieg book has more Krieg and Cadians like the last book. And less Cadians like the last book. Yeah, I also hope that. But I'm optimistic for that one. I don't know why I'm so optimistic as of late. I just am. Yeah, Ideneth did not have a Dawnbringer thingy, which is really sad, because what I did the last couple of days, I built my Ideneth and primed them and things. Yeah. Caradron did not have a Dawnbringer thing. Lumineth did not have a Dawnbringer thing. Seraphon did not have a Dawnbringer thing. Sylvaneth? Die beiden zeitexklusiven Minis der Arcanum und Crewboy sind auch tatsächlich nur bei GW direkt erhältlich. Yeah. Usually, just a second. Sometimes you can. Cadians have a ton of books already. They don't need Cadians to steal screen inside a Krieg book. I totally agree. Sometimes you can order. Where is it? Oh, let's just go to here. You can order new things from Kutami and or Taschengelddieb that are also exclusive to the shop. Oh damn. How many people did send their battled homes back? No! Holy crap! Wait, is this really... Wait. Yeah, okay, this is really damaged. Okay. Rex is the Kriegist. Yeah. I really enjoy that it is Rex, because everyone who did not have the opportunity to get the Forge World books back then just has more fun now. Sieht eher nach einem Ausverkauf aus mit Discount. Maybe, yeah, but it's damaged. It might be that they just want to get rid of the books as soon as possible. But usually B-Ware in Germany means someone sent it back because it's damaged. Bei so vielen Büchern gleichzeitig. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, Sylvaneth had Belthanos. Yeah, I now... Oh wait, we can go like here. It's way easier than the official GW page, sadly. Stormcast had Ionis Cryptborn, Seraphon had nothing, Caradron had nothing, Lumineth had nothing, Ideneth had nothing, Belthanos, Fiori, nothing? Did Cities of Sigmar had nothing? Yeah, they had nothing, I believe. Thondia is a great book. Daughters of Cain now have Crethusa. Und ihre Incarnate ist auch sowas. Ja. The only thing GW needs to change is their horrible new website. Yes, it's so bad. Cities had Callous and Toll. Yeah, but they're a Warcry warband mainly. Regiment of Renown. I don't count the Black Talons and Callous and Toll because it's not a real Dawnbringer box. But yeah, I think you're right. You can count it as a Dawnbringer thing, but they are not marketed as Dawnbringer. Because when you... I have to go back to Daughters. This, I mean, with Dawnbringers. Yeah, then we have... Let's go through here. Chaos, Death, Destruction. Chaos had the Nurgle box in the beginning. Let's go like this. Slaves to Darkness, Abraxia with the Varangard comes now. Blades of Khorne, nothing. Disciples of Tzeentch, nothing. Hedonites had nothing. The first box was here. Beasts of Chaos had nothing, and Skaven had nothing. Am I wrong here? Wait. Yeah, here is nothing. Nurgle? Yeah. But Slaanesh? No. Only Slaves to Darkness now with Abraxia. And the Maggotkin had a box. I mean, which is fine. Which is totally fine. It would have been just nice to have the discount on stuff. And that people don't get left out. Because, again, for me right now with the Idoneth, it feels kind of bad. I know I didn't jump on Belthanos as for my Sylvaneth. I jumped onto Ionis Cryptborn, the bandwagon, but yeah, for Death, we had Sekka, no Nighthaunts, no Osiarchs, we had Surgerian. Destruction, we had no Aurochs, we had the Gloomspite Gits with the Rebel Rouser, we had no Ogres, and of course no Sons of Behemoth. Yeah. Okay, now that is also kinda a Nurgle 2 times. What was the wait, Nurgle 2 times? What was the second Nurgle box? Oh, it's not here anymore? Nee. Gobos. Gobos 2 times? Ah, Truck the Troggoth King. Yeah, thanks. No. King, yeah. It's also so sad that this page is better organized than GW themselves. Because I'm preparing a Soulbound campaign right now, and I don't want to send my friends to the page so that they can choose their characters for the campaign in here. I just did send them to Taschengeld Deep, which is really, really sad. Oh, this is so sad. It's so bad. And all of my friends who I'm going to play Soulbound with, there are IT specialists. They're doing this for a living. not web design, but all of them studied IT. And one my friend who has his interest in Death Corp of Krieg, he thank you, Beard, gotta go now. May the hope of Easter bring renewal to your spirit and blessings to your life. Thank you, my friend, also for you. Really means a lot. Well, maybe that's why I am so positive right now. Have a great day, friend. We'll see us soon. Yeah, my friend who has his interest in Death Corp, he had Warhammer Plus because I gifted him a voucher. He wanted to order the Korn Terminator model. It was so bad for him. It was just not possible. He went through so many loops to get the model, which should not be a thing. It feels terrible. Yeah. Then, again, what I wanted to also talk about is, of course, I haven't read this article yet with the priority role. Wait, what is Cat doing? Okay, Cat just wants to lie in a different way. Again, Dawnbringers, I'm gonna wait for the next two short stories to make a video for it. And I just sent my friends to Taschengeld Deep so they can choose a character for themselves, because it's far easier. So, what is the priority role? We've discussed how the modular rules in the upcoming edition of Warhammer Age of Sigmar allow for easier learning and more customization as the game expands. But this is far from the only positive change in the new system. Today, it's time to tackle one of the signature aspects of Warhammer Age of Sigmar, the priority role. Oh wait, what we can do right now? Let's record this. Also, after the stream, I'm going to record this for the German channel. Okay, recording. Now we do this way today because it's important. I don't have the time to do this that much. Again, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, what is the priority role? You can see this now live with me. We've discussed how the modular rules in the upcoming edition of Warhammer Age of Sigmar allow for easier learning and more customization as the game expands. But this is far from the only positive change in the new system. Today, it's time to tackle one of the signature aspects of Warhammer Age of Sigmar, the priority role. Okay, I already talked about the modular rules yesterday, so please go and watch that you can see why I'm still cautiously optimistic about that, but by far more optimistic than before. The player who finishes setting the army up first gets to choose who takes the first turn. Okay, this feeds into a strategic element of list building, another part of the game which has undergone changes for the new edition, because it may affect the composition of your army. What is the asterisk? On which we'll have to say more later. Okay, because we already know in the modular system that army composition is a module. You don't need a real army composition for casual play, which I love. Also, is there a new model in here hidden somewhere? What is that? No. Okay. Okay, not that different right now. At the start of every battle round, after the first, players make a priority roll and the winner decides who takes the first turn. If it's a tie, the player who took the first turn in the previous battle round decides who goes first in the current battle round. Sometimes this means a canny player can take 2 turns in a row, often referred to as a double turn, which offers a substantial tactical advantage. Yes! First player to set up army chooses turn order. Yeah. Players make priority roll, winner, yep. First player in previous round chooses turn order. Okay. Simple as of yet. Okay. Those of you who have played other Warhammer tabletop games may find this a little odd initially, but it's crucial to understanding the ebb and flow of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. The decision is rich with tactical depth and opens up a wide range of options for both forward planning and counterplay. Yes, the latter of which have been considerably expanded in the upcoming edition. Okay, I like that. What's more, it's here to stay in the new edition, but the balance between risk and reward has become much more finely tuned. Now in match play battle packs, when you choose to take a double turn, you give up your opportunity to pick a battle tactic for the turn. It's still an incredibly powerful option, but the decision is now far from foregone conclusion. This to me sounds like if you want the double turn, then you have to wipe out the enemy army or you lose. It's hyperbolic, of course. I've said this right now, but it sounds to me like that. You give up your opportunity to pick a battle tactic, so you lose points. You have to destroy your enemy with the double turn. This is the gist I get now. I think the priority roll and the potential for a double turn can create really cool and dynamic outcomes where you can't predict the flow of a game, explains Matt Rose, the lead games developer for Age of Sigmar. You can't count out each player's moves as simply as a straightforward you go then I go. It's a wonderful possibility space. Initially, the double turn might seem like an obvious advantage, but it's important to consider that many defensive abilities last until your next turn. This means the player who goes second will often still have their buffs and defensive spells up and running. Yeah, still the same thing. The primary skill expression in Warhammer Age of Sigmar is making the best tactical choice in the face of uncertainty, Matt continues. This is not chess, this is just the Meta Watch video we had earlier. You have to react to things you can't be certain of. The double turn is a very powerful expression of this. You have situations in a turn where you just don't know if your opponent will be able to go twice. Maybe they have the positioning to take advantage of that double turn, so you need to position yourselves correctly in response. But then, what if they don't win the priority roll? Nothing changed, it's still the same. According to Ben Johnson, the product developer on Warhammer Age of Sigmar, top-level players will spend a lot of time considering when to give the double turn away, when to capitalize on it. Yeah, a player can pass on the opportunity to take a double turn knowing that they're set up in such a way that it won't really impact them. This gives them the chance to take a double turn later and really capitalize on it. That's the mark of a great player. Still the same thing. When new players first learn about the double turn, it often raises a few eyebrows, but it's well loved by the community at large. Yes, I often ask competitive players, playtesters, and influencers the same questions, says Matt. What they add to the game, what they change about it, and what they remove from it. By far, the number one answer to the last question is not the double turn. Our players are fiercely loyal to this concept to the point it's become a bit of a rallying call. Yeah. We'll soon be able to share more details on other changes that will inform your tactics and strategies, from command points and scoring to the new underdog mechanic. Oh, that sounds interesting. But the headline news is that the priority roll is here to stay. Get practicing your forward planning. Get good. Okay, I like this. It's not that much of a change, which I do like. I like this. This is great. Also, let me just do this. I don't know if you have seen this right now. I just made snipping tool because I can use this for a thumbnail before I forget to use this later. Yeah, I do like this. Especially the where was it? Was it here? yeah, you give up your opportunity to pick a battle tactic for the turn. Again, I know I reiterate, but this to me feels like do or die. This is it. This is everything. So do it as late as possible, because everything else that Matt and Ben said in the article is just what we have right now. You have to think a little bit to the future to know what you want to do, which is great. Okay, but that is by far shorter than I expected it to be, which is also fine. I'm gonna end the recording here right now. So for the YouTube crowd later who's not on the live stream, please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna end the stream right now because I'm kinda getting hungry. I haven't eaten a lot today, only 2 Simmets. If you know Simmet, it's great. Simmet, wait, I have to show you what a Simmet is. It's one of the only things, I know this is now also in the recording, but this is something very cultural. It's a type of bread. And I love Simmet. It's a sesame doughy goodness. Okay, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I am keen to know what you have to say. And while you're down there, please remember to do all the YouTube stuff, because hitting buttons is not only fun. Why? Because that way we can build a bigger community and talk more Warhammer almost every day. And by that I of course mean like and subscribe, and please, if you want, you can support me on Coffee. And yeah, well, hopefully we get a camera for painting tutorials. But until then, have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, bye, bye. So, okay, stop the recording, and again, bye, bye, bis Sonntag.